Good morning. Happy Saturday. How is everybody today? We are here again this week on Facebook and YouTube. But y'all, am like, I'm going to look at one camera this week. I got it all figured out here on StreamYard. So as you hop on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to be talking to people. You might not be able to see their comments depending on which platform you're on. So I will try to keep all of that organized, but I won't be looking back and forth this week, and I won't be holding things off the screen for you guys on Facebook. So if you are new here, my name is Bri. I'm the owner and artist at Upcycled by Bri, and I love to go thrifting and junking, estate sales, garage sales, you name it. I resell my finds, and I also upcycle my items into beautiful home decor. So everything you see here in front of me is already listed up on my website, and people are already shopping. So if you see something you love, you better run over, grab it now, and then come back and hang out because things go fast. All right, I'm seeing everybody's comments come in. Good morning, Lorraine. Kara's here. Stephanie's here, and I see she's already been shopping. Kim and Kyla. Hello. Hey, Kyla. I've got some beautiful copper, girl. All right. So I'm not going to lie. Shopping was a little tricky this week. Alyssa and I went to a lot of different places. I went to some places by myself, and it was just kind of bare. But I ended up with a really pretty industrial farmhouse, kind of cottagey, almost fall haul. I'll try to remember where everything came from, but I can't make any promises. Okay, a couple things that have already sold. Dee Dee snagged up a couple of these gorgeous rolling pins. This one came from Blessings Abound, which is over in I don't know, Overland Park, Kansas City somewhere. It's a really fun boutique thrift store, but prices can be a little higher. Dee Dee grabbed up both of these rolling pins. This one was $5. It sold at $22.95. And this one I grabbed from the Giving Tree yesterday, actually in Topeka. I stopped by there real quick with Elena when I picked her up. And this one was $6. Little high, but I love it. Look how unique. This end is like this, and this end is like this. I don't know why. I guess this one doesn't turn and this one does. What's the purpose of that? My bakers out there. Dee Dee grabbed this one for $22.95 as well. So that's good. That makes me happy. I found a lot of rolling pins this week, and they don't always sell right away. So I was happy to see that they moved quickly. I'm going to mess with comments here for just a second. It's so weird to be able to have my phone in my hands while I'm live. I'm live on my MacBook. All right. Looks like Suzanne picked up this Roseville pottery piece. Look how gorgeous this is. This was also a Giving Tree find for just $3.99. These were going for about $40 to $45 online for this tiny little crock. Kind of crazy, but I know Roseville is very popular. I sold mine for $24.95. Suzanne, how are you going to style that? Some more pretty pottery pieces this week. I need y'all's help on this one. Also, speaking of help, if y'all will send this live stream out to a friend, I would appreciate it. See how many people we can get on this morning. Ooh, another order rolling in. Does anybody recognize this signature? I can't make it out. I've been looking for pottery pieces. I'm obsessed right now, but I don't find many that are signed. It almost looks like SYNN. I have no clue, but it is gorgeous. I bought it for $1.99. It's up for $11.95, I do believe. I love the two-tone, the brown two-tone of it. It would look really cute with just a little, tiny little green plant in it. Oh, and then also this one. So I saw this one a couple of times, Salvation Army here in Independence, and it wasn't marked, so I just kept walking by it. Finally, I picked it up. Even though it's blue, it doesn't really go with the rest of my haul this week. I've looked at it so many times. I was like, you like it, just pick it up. And then it's got the drippy black on the inside. Really, really pretty. They only charged me 99 cents. No markings. It does have a hole in the bottom, so you could use this one as a planter. A little drainage in it, and it is $10.95 as well. I love that blue. Woohoo! What else did you grab, Suzanne? Oh, the chunky accordion hanger. Okay, I can show that. I do like with this StreamYard, I can see what's selling because I have a device available. I am going to scoot you guys back so I don't knock anything off like that. She got this chunky accordion hanger. Look at this beauty. I've never seen one quite this chunky. It's like half spindles. And then if you wanted to, I'm sure you're probably going to use it functionally, but if you wanted to, you could take this bad boy apart and have so many half spindles for projects. Some little feet for trays. So if this isn't your style, if you don't really like it, but you saw it in the thrift store for a few dollars, think about the possibilities of it. She grabbed it for $22.95. I paid $5 on that one. And usually I don't pay quite so much for them, but this one's huge. Huge, huge. Cute little bell. The copper with the leather handle, couldn't pass that up. I paid $2 at Giving Tree. It is up at $8.95. With Christmas coming up, I know it's a little while still, but around the corner, I will start picking up even more bells than normal. I always grab them. They sell really well, but especially during the holidays. And then, oh my gosh, look at this one. If this one doesn't sell, it is going in my personal collection. Gorgeous black, rusty, crusty cowbell. I paid up a little, $7 for this one at Blessings Abound. It's got the original knocker in it, though. It's a really unique kind of like bell shape. And then it has just a little bit remnants of a sticker left on it. Gorgeous. $22.95. Kim loves the bell. I knew somebody would. And again, if y'all don't buy it, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take it. When we were checking out, the lady was like, it's a cowbell. And I was like, oh my gosh. Everybody's attention on us. Okay, Elena picked this cutie. Oh my gosh, she found him at the Giving Tree yesterday. Little elephant wicker planter. He was $2. He's up at $7.95. How cute would he be with a little tiny house plant in him? And I know my elephant lovers out there are going to agree. The girl that checked us out was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then the lady behind us was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I missed it. I didn't even see it. I'm teaching her well. All right. Ooh, Kim, or no, not Kim, Kyla. Sorry, Kyla just picked up the green rolling pin. Isn't this gorgeous? Now, Kyla, it does have some little red paint on it, but like in the picture, I just spun it. I don't know. MK are the initials that were on it. So somebody didn't want their rolling pin stolen, probably at like a family baking event or something. I paid $3.99 for this, only $3.99 at the Giving Tree yesterday. She just snagged it up for $19.95. This was actually still on the cart. I started stocking the cart while they were restocking the shelves. Oh, Stephanie can't find the little bowl I just showed. Which one, Stephanie? The brown one or the elephant bowl? The signed pottery piece. Let me know which one. I can drop the link for you. Hey, good morning. Bonnie's on. Hey, Bonnie, I saw that you purchased something from me on Whatnot as well. Thank you so much. I shipped all those orders out yesterday. So I had a Whatnot live auction on Thursday and it went so well. Y'all showed up and supported me and I appreciate it. It was a $1 auction and we're going to do that again on Thursday. So the link for my Whatnot is down in the description box. If y'all haven't followed me over there. Oop, Denise just snagged the elephant. I know, Marty, you don't do Whatnot. I'm sorry. Bree, where's the bluish pottery piece? Did I mess this up, y'all? Let me find it for you, girl. Did I not list it? I'm not going to lie. I was totally listing things this morning. Oh, Marty, I didn't have it in a collection. I'm about to drop it right now, Marty, into the Shop the Hall collection. It is named Blue and Black Pottery Piece. It is now active. Sorry about that. I was rushing a little bit. I'm so sorry. Me and Elena hung out last night and I didn't want to list. Oh, good. Kyla's putting the rolling pin up above her China hutch, so it doesn't matter if it has initials. I figured it wouldn't, and those could always just be sanded off too. Denise says whatnot is dangerous, girl. $1 auctions are so much fun. All right. I listed these two together. I found this really unique candlestick at Blessings Abound. It was $2.50. And this one came from last week's estate clean out, but I thought they were gorgeous together. Very different, but the colors are close enough that they totally work. And look how cool this one is. The little wood piece spins up it to push your candle up as the candle burns down. So unique. So one was free, one was $2.50, and I have them up as a duo at $14.95. I think it's called the Industrial Candlestick Duo. Or tarnished. Little Decor jar puller. I would say this one was never actually for real-time use. I love the handle on this one, how it's like spirally. So much texture it adds into a little vignette. And then you put your mason jar in there, a little bit of floral or whatever. Always pick these up when I find them. I love when I can find the authentic jar pullers, but I don't always see those. And when I see these, I grab them still. I paid $2 and it's up at $10.95. So this week, I'm going to go over to like the Overland Park, Olathe area to do some shopping. I've really been staying closer here to Independence, Missouri, and kind of picked through the little honey holes here. So I'm going to go get a change of scenery and then again an estate clean out on Monday. Those items will be going on to Whatnot. I'll have an edited video up Sunday. All kinds of fun stuff is happening. I'm so excited. This little miniature crock was actually a gift from the Junk Fairy. I have it up at $14.95 and it is like the perfect size for spoons. If you've been looking for a perfect utensil crock, sometimes they're too big and your spoons get lost, or sometimes they're too small and your spoons look silly in them. But that is the perfect size. And again, a perfect neutral color. You could even add a little transfer or something. Oops, sorry, that was loud. A little transfer or something to that if you wanted. But of course, I love it just the way it is. I just can't keep them all. $14.95. What are y'all up to this weekend? I know the Junk Fairy went down to a huge flea market. I wanted to go so bad, but it just wasn't going to work this weekend, and that's okay. I'll go soon. And Sammy was there yesterday. I'm so jealous, having FOMO. Dee Dee just picked up those tarnished candlesticks. Thank you, Dee Dee. And Marty grabbed the blue and black pottery vase. I'm glad I picked it up, Marty. It was so pretty, I couldn't pass it up. Grabbed this rolling pin for $5, $4.98. And I am not finding rolling pins for under like $4 or $5 these days. Even like the new ones that aren't even special, I don't pick those up anymore. But if they're unique, I still grab them. This one is $19.95 and it's going to be perfect for Christmas. All righty. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, this is one of my favorite finds of the week. I picked him up yesterday at Giving Tree. He is a House of Lloyd piece, 1994, it looks like. Look at the stamping alone on that. And he is a cheese plate. He's a little serving dish. I thought maybe he had like a salt and pepper or something that sat on him, but when I looked him up, no. This is all he is. He's cheese. Elena was like, you could serve bacon on it. And I was like, Elena, that is messed up. Oh, isn't he stinking cute? I love him so much. I did pay up a little. I paid $6 on him, and he is up at $26.95. Found a few listings online, but it looks like he's pretty rare. Love, love. Never seen one of them before. Let's look at some more of these critters. These are candles. I picked these up thinking they were resin pieces, and I was going to paint them. But they're not. They're candles. I paid $2 for the set, and they're up at $12.95. They're still in really great condition, not missing any big chunks of wax or any scratches or anything in them. And then their little holly is like stuck into the wax. I thought those were really sweet. I've been finding a lot of wax candle animals lately. Sammy wasn't with me this week, Denise. We didn't shop this week. I did go up and see her though. Alyssa came with us and we started working on the shirts for the event. 2 weeks. We only have 2 weeks until the For the Love of Junk weekend. So if y'all are on the fence, there's only a couple of tickets left. You're almost out of time, but there's still time to book the hotel, come and jump on a party bus with us, go thrifting, flip some finds. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I almost can't even sleep at night now. I found this little crate at the estate clean out, I do believe. Have it up at $6.95. I'm sorry, that energy drink is making me salivate. It's really good. This is marked 1984 Norm's Woodworks, but I just thought it was really cute. A little spice rack collection, nutmeg and mace. So I imagine it came with some spices in it. Okay. Ooh, yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday. Thursday. It's been a busy, long week. I had to run over to Lawrence for a dermatologist appointment. So I stopped by the Goodwill there in Lawrence. Shelves were pretty picked over, but I did find some bunnies. Hey, Tessie, how are you? Lots of bunnies, actually. And y'all keep buying the bunnies. So I keep picking them up, even though it's, fall now. These are salt and peppers. Nothing old. They're not marked, but they do have some cute distressing on them. Just a little bit of brown distress. I snagged them for $2 and they're up at $10.95. And usually I find salt and pepper shakers, they're around $5 now. So I was happy to find those for $2. Then also, oh my gosh, look, these bunny creamers. Not marked. They were 99 cents each. I have them up at $8.95 and it's just like the perfect amount for a single cup. I am all about making the little mundane tasks of life more enjoyable. So can you imagine pouring your cream into your coffee from something cute like this every morning? Just makes your coffee that much better. I have 2 of them. They are sold individually. And since my haul is a little smaller this week, I figured we'd paint a little bit. I grabbed this pretty lace hat. Actually, I think Alyssa snagged it at the estate clean out. It is up at $10.95. This would make a really pretty wintertime, add a little pine swag and some red berries to it. The little lacy white hat, it is $10.95. And it would look really cute. I buried that accordion hanger, but it would look really cute hanging off of an accordion hanger, I think. I found a Santa finally. I've been looking for trees. I've been looking for Santas already, of course, and haven't been having much luck. So I did snag this one up. He was $2 at Giving Tree, and he has a little pocket in the back to where you could I don't know, stick a little floral or something in him. Little planter guy. He's got a great face, and he is ceramic. He is up at $12.95. These tall, skinny Santas sold really, really well for me last year, so I'm assuming it'll be the same this year. Found some adorable little brass pieces, and I just filled them with some pumpkins I had left over from my stash. These are each up at $6.95 each, and I paid $1 for these brass pieces. I can't remember where. So those are cute, just some little minis. Sometimes we don't always have $100 or $50 or whatever to spend, but we want to pick up a little something. So I try to have all kinds of price points up on my site. The Santa, he might be a candle holder, Marty. Oh, look at you. You're so smart. He's got wax, a little bit of red wax right down in there. You guys are so smart. Suzanne bought the 2-tone crock. Yes, I did. Very first thing. I'll hold it up for you. Teresa painted her bump pan with white linen. Hope that you can have it completed today and put it in the creative group. Please do. I can't wait to see it. Kara wants the pig. If it's still available, it's all yours, girl. Maybe you can get a little extra allowance. I do have payment installment options on my website. I think you have to spend $50, but if you spent 50, you'd only spend like, maybe have to spend like 12 or so today. Whoop, here you go, Suzanne. Isn't that gorgeous? There's the markings on the bottom, the Roseville. It's got some great crazing. Good find, Suzanne. Okay. Another two-toned brass and copper piece. Love the oval shapes on these. This one has some felt on the bottom so it won't scratch your table. It is up at $8.95. I did pick it up, I think, with those little ones as well. Oh my gosh, look at these, you guys. I overpaid on these. These are, oh, they were blessings abound. They were $2 each, which is ridiculous, but they're tiny and ridiculously cute. I have them up at $10.95. I'm hardly making anything on them, but I couldn't leave them behind. I love tiny things. And if you have a collection of brass candlesticks, you might have been looking for like, I would say these are like 2.5, 3 inches. All right, another bunny. He came from Goodwill. He is marked Japan, and he was only 10 cents originally. I paid 99 cents, and he is up at $6.95. Love his pink eyeballs. Super vintagey. Woohoo! Sherry picked up the nutmeg crate and a magazine rack. Awesome. What are you going to do with the magazine rack, Sherry? Last bunnies of the day. These little guys were not marked. Took them up front. They said, 99 cents. I was like, great. I have them up at $3.95 each. They're just plain little white bunnies, and they are sold individually. But they are the perfect size for like a mini cloche. They're just little tiny guys. And speaking of mini cloche, I found these 3 votive cups at the estate cleanout with the flat tops. Yes. So I have these marked up as a trio. I'm going to sell them all 3 together. We're going to glue some little spindle pieces onto the top. And then I got some wood rounds for the bottom. The wood rounds will be painted, and they've got a hole in the middle, which is going to be perfect to like hold some floral up. So I'm not even going to fill the hole. So I was thinking we could work on those today. The set of 3 is $29.95, which is a steal of a deal because usually I sell a single one for like $16 to $18.95. Okay, I put a reel up earlier this week on these gorgeous copper pieces. This pitcher and this like cistern or something. I don't know. It's a coal scuttle. I don't know. And I asked, how much did I pay for these? They were 25% off, and they were $20 each. So what does that make them? 25. I don't know. It makes them like 20, like $19, $18, something like that. And the guesses were crazy. Y'all know I'm a frugal, good shopper, but my guesses were like, you paid $5 for them both. And I was like, oh, y'all are nuts. No, they're huge. They're massive. I paid like $18 a piece for them. This one is up at $44.95, and this one is up at $54.95. They are in beautiful condition. The handles are there on both of them. They've got some good patina. They're not falling apart. Usually when I find these, the handles have fallen off. They've lost their hardware. Can you imagine how pretty these 2 pieces would look together by your holiday mantle? They're stunning. And I also have a kindling bucket on my site right now that would match it. Somebody needs all 3 pieces. Let me see if I can find the kindling bucket on here. So the kindling bucket is $19.95. Oh, it's mixed metal. Okay, so it's brass and copper. But look at this bucket. Oops. The ring light. I don't know. Y'all, can y'all see the patina down in that thing? Somebody needs all 3 of these pieces. Just saying. Okay. Until they sell, though, I'm going to decorate with them by my mantle, even though I don't decorate with the blue ever. I can't talk today. I'm too excited. Elena and I have a really fun day planned out. I'm not going to say too much until after I do the things, just for like safety reasons, but it's going to be fun. We love the copper pieces. They are massive. If Kyla had a fireplace, she would have got the squat one for logs. I know, Kyla. That would look really pretty with mums in it too. Or pumpkins, just saying. All right. This I called the Bossy board, I do believe, because it's like eat. Which I don't usually buy things that have words on them anymore, but I loved the like marble and wood two-tone. This originally was a $21.99 Hobby Lobby board. I paid $2 for it, and I have it up at $12.95. Woohoo! Lady P-Town said she just bought a lot more stuff. Let's see what she got. Are you Kelly? A jar puller, the brass oval with pumpkins, mixed metal oval planter, woohoo, and some of the bunnies. Yes, girl. Another wood bowl that came from an estate clean out. So this was free for me. I did clean it up. It was a little icky, but it's a beautiful bowl. It's got a beautiful warm wood tone, and I love the shape on this one. $10.95, great for your centerpiece. All right. Lady P-Town is Kelly. How's everything screen-wise this week? How's the picture looking? I'm not blurry, right? I'm looking at one camera. Everything is on screen this week. Last week was a little crazy. Just want to make sure, though, it's all looking good. Picked up this beautiful crock yesterday, only $7.99 from the Goodwill. And I have it listed up at $49.95. Okay, cool, Kim. Thank you. It does have a little bit of crack up here through the top of it. Of course, I think that makes it much better, but I loved the cork in it as well. Always pick up a good crock when I see it, and then I'll just go stick it over in my collection until it sells. I sold one this week, and I pulled it like it was hanging out with my Crocs, and now there's a little naked spot, so that one will go perfect. Copper Jello mold. I find copper bump pans a lot, but the Jello mold is a different shape. So this would add some fun, like different texture into your bundt pan displays if you've got a bunch hanging up. Let's see, I paid $3 for it. It's up at $14.95. Teresa said I've created a monster, and she wants to put a pumpkin or a bottle brush tree into everything she sees now. Yep, that's the way it goes. Christmas, you put a tree in it. In the spring, you put a flower in it. In the fall, you put a pumpkin in it. And in the summer, like a green plant, a greenery, or a lemon. This metal rolling pin is $19.95. I paid up a little. I paid $6. But these are so neat. This is only the third one I think I've ever found, and they always sell pretty quickly. So I did snag it up. Kyla said same. That's okay. I'll keep creating creative monsters. I'm okay with that. My little creative monsters. I'm doing a Bible duo this time. I usually sell these for like $10 to $12 a piece, but I loved the black and red together. I thought that would be a great Christmas display. And the set of two, just $14.95. Heck of a deal there. Loving the marble, wood, and metals. Yes, girl. All of the natural elements. I am so into just like natural tones. And nothing too crazy right now. Just nice and laid back. This little tiny baby crock, just a little guy. He'd look really cute with some baby's breath. I paid $1 for him. He's $4.95. I am tongue-tied today. Good thing I'm not doing too many more videos or voiceovers after this. Okay, that's about it. I do have some baskets up. These all came from the estate clean out. I gave them a good scrub. There are some really pretty ones here. And I did list this one up as a trio for $12.95. So 3 baskets $12.95, really good deal there. I just loved all of the textures and the dark tones on these three. I thought they looked really, really good together. I don't usually lot my baskets up. Kind of fun. This spoon, also from the estate clean out. Thought it was really unique with the wood and the metal. They had used it for candle making, so I got it all cleaned up. It's $3.95. This would be cute if you drilled a little hole in it and hung it. Some more cottage baskets. This set of three, $10.95. So if you're wanting to start a little collection, there's some good prices for you. You know, I've been trying not to pick up too many baskets because I've got a bit of a basket problem. But when they're free and it is estate clean out, I can't help it. Okay. Ew. Hold on just a second here. See how I can delete and block users. Sorry about that. A little bit of spam on here. I bought a set of marble lamps at the thrift store. My hubby is going to make candlesticks for me. Oh, that's an amazing idea. Michelle said I'm in my zone in KC. Thank you. I am loving it here so much. So much more. Just a lot of opportunity. I'm gonna have a store here someday. We're just manifesting it all. I've met so many people, ton of networking. I've met a ton of subscribers too. So it's been so much fun. Okay, so we are going to work today on these little glass votive holders. Y'all weigh in. What color should I paint the bases? I'm gonna leave the tops this natural wood tone. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer and a little bit lower. Okay. What colors do y'all want to see on these bases? All right, there we go. I'm going to grab some Windex. You want to get these? Are you talking about the cloche? They are listed up. They are called, I don't remember. Hold on. You think I would remember this stuff? I just listed it. Bell Cloche Trio. They're $29.95 for the trio. What? I just clicked off of the screen. Did I go, did it freeze up? I was going to drop a link. This way I can know what happens. Do I disappear when I click off? There you go, Denise. Oh, thank you, ladies. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. It all starts in 2 weeks, like the big networking stuff at the Lewisburg Market for the Love of Junk weekend. Sammy and I, we're going to have a blast. I know this is going to really propel us forward into the community. And I am feeling very, very thankful. I have some really great support because the first couple weeks was tough. I'm not going to lie. I have moved a lot in the last few years, and this was a move to a new state. And it was like 110 degrees that day. And then just trying to get everything going after the first couple of weeks. It was rough, but we did it. We got it done. Now everything's running smoothly, and it's just things are just falling into place. It's been amazing. I have a really, really adorable little arts district right around the corner from my house, literally. And I went there last week and met some new amazing people. I'm meeting everybody at the thrift stores. I've been introducing myself to the UPS and USPS people. You got to get in good with all your people. Hey, Shannon. Paint one. Oh, Olive, says Bonnie. You're right, Michelle. She says the best things are never the easiest. I could do a little milk paint. I didn't have milk paint stuff out. Do we want to do a little chippy milk paint? Let's see. Who just bought them? I just said something. Was it Denise? Denise, what color do you want these painted? Do you have a preference? Okay, so to glue the wood to the metal, I use Starbond gap filler. And then, yeah. Denise, what color do you want them painted, dear? And then the accelerator. This is down in my description box in my Amazon shop under crafting products that I love. So what I'm going to do is take just a little bit of the Starbond here. Should have opened this before I went live. I think I glued the lid shut. I did. Okay. I glued the lid shut, so don't do what I'm doing. Make sure you pour it out correctly. I just need a drop. There we go. I like this thick one because then it doesn't just run everywhere. So we're just going to do a drop of glue there and a little bit of the accelerator onto the wood. And then we're not going to touch it. She's not answering. Natural tones. Okay, cool. I got you, girl. All right, nothing too fancy today. Natural tones. Let's go. Sandy blonde. And some layered chocolate. We'll keep it nice and simple. Because then I'm going to put a little baby's breath in there for you too. This glue is pretty stinky, so make sure that you are using it in a ventilated area, especially if you're using a lot. Okay. My edited video that's up Sunday, tomorrow, will be a milk paint video. So Bonnie, who wanted to see the olive, I think it was Bonnie that said that, hang out for tomorrow's video and you can see some milk paint in action. Little too much on that one. But fortunately, since this one's thick, you can actually wipe it off. Okay, and do not get this stuff on your skin, y'all, because it is crazy strong. Still there, says Joni. What's still there? I'm still here. Are y'all still there? All right. So let's go with a little sandy blonde. Loving this color. I did not use this color for like the first probably, I don't know, year and a half. I was a DIY retailer. I don't even think I carried it on my website yet. And it is gorgeous. It is like the perfect, almost like croc color. It's not yellow. It's not gray. Just perfectly tan and gorgeous. We'll do this and then we'll just do a little bit of wax and this will be an easy peasy project. Y'all drop a comment. What do you want to see me paint next week? And I will challenge myself to either get it out of my stash or find it at the thrift store. I was down there this morning looking like, what could I paint today? And I just don't have a lot in my inventory right now that needs to be painted. I buy a lot of stuff for resale and not as much for DIY makeovers anymore. Woohoo! Teresa got some brown, like dark wood candlesticks for me recently, and I did the tops of them black, and she was in love. Awesome. I'm glad you like them. Black and brown together, tan, black, brown. I'm just all about it right now. And when I first started DIYing, it was a lot of like bright teal, kind of green, of course. I still love green. So my style has definitely changed up a little bit. That's a good thing. Ever evolving. What are y'all's favorite colors? Let me know. Cindy misses all my crafting. I'm sorry, Cindy. I really have been trying to get back into it. You got to do what pays the bills. Resell is really hot right now, but I do miss crafting as well. I have been back into it on YouTube and Facebook with some DIY videos lately. So if you haven't seen those, Cindy, go back and check my last few videos because I've been putting them out, I promise. Oh, what to do with an old Pepsi crate? What to do with an old window? Okay. I'm going to write these things down real quick. Because we know your girl is not going to remember. So an old soda crate. What to do with windows. I love making over windows. They are kind of hard to ship, so I don't do as many window videos anymore because then I feel bad if I can't like sell the project I made, but that shouldn't stop me from inspiring y'all with ideas at least. And I know I have a couple in my stash. Okay, cool. Cindy said she's watched them all. All right, girl, I got you. I'll get out some more, I promise. And this is layered chocolate. This is just like literally a gorgeous chocolate color. Makes me want chocolate. Ooh, we're going to make some s'mores tonight. I need to go buy some Hershey's bars. I've got the marshmallows and the graham crackers. Somebody ate all the chocolate since Elena was here last. It was me. I have a wicked sweet tooth in the evenings especially. But I've been better lately. I've kind of got back on track with my workouts. I still haven't joined a gym here. That is on the list. I've searched up a couple. I need to go check out a couple this week. I've just been working out at home. Marty's a fan of neutral. Me too, girl. Me too. And I do love color. Don't get me wrong. I think though, like as a maximalist, I get a little overwhelmed with too much color. I have friends who can pull it off. A lot of creative friends who can pull off the colorful maximalist, but it like does something to my brain almost, overwhelms me. If I have neutral, a ton of neutral colors, it's not so overwhelming in my brain. Denise also needs inspiration for windows. You got great inspiration from Sammy with the rooster, but I need more ideas. Okay. I'll check out her rooster window. Was that recently, Denise? I feel like it was. Shannon asked if there's a September milk paint color of the month. I haven't heard them announce it yet, but let me look. Last month was olive. I have not seen it yet. She hasn't announced yet, but I bet she will very, very soon. Let me just message her real quick. Hey, Sasha. Do we know the milk paint color of the month yet? Thanks. We'll see if she answers. Oh, olive is like my favorite. It's this one right here. And a pickle is fun too. It is green. Okay. Let me paint up the bottoms real quick. I almost grabbed my heat gun. Did y'all see that? That would have been awful. I did that once on a live and I didn't even cuss. I was so proud of myself. The edges of these were just a little textured. I did hit them with a little sandpaper, but I left some texture there because it's going to help pick up the wax really nicely. just using, I've got one of my Klingon brushes, an R12, and then one of my DIY brushes, the little dipper. I love both brushes equally, honestly. The Klingons are easier to clean with the milk paint, so I use them with my milk paint. But I'm loving my DIY brushes too. I'm just a little scared to use them with top coats and stuff, so I haven't. I know some people do. The salmon. I'm so confused. Nancy has a question about her last order, and you can email me at upcycledbybrie@hotmail.com. That'll be the quickest way to get a hold of me. And I will go check that after I'm off my live if you want to email me now. Oh, we're trying to guess the colors. Okay. So next week we'll work on one of these suggestions. That'll be a fun challenge. Like I said, the shopping was tricky this week. It was slightly frustrating, but that's okay. It happens. You can't just score every week, I suppose. Alrighty. My table's a little dirty. Grab some clear wax. And if y'all haven't tied a paint key to your workbench yet, I highly recommend it. Then you'll never lose it. I'm notorious for using forks and knives. And just a little clear wax over these, DIY clear wax. Like the easiest and quickest way I've ever sealed any project. Love wax. I hardly ever use a top coat anymore, unless I have to. Hold on one second. I'm getting my layered chocolate fingerprints into my sandy blonde paint. Driving me nuts. I'm not a very clean artist. Oh no, I still have some right there. There. It's okay. We're distressing anyway. And I'm dipping right into my wax. I really shouldn't be, but there's not very much left in there. If you start dipping into your clear wax with a brush like this, you can start getting your colored paint into the wax. And we usually don't want that. All right. Those waxed up. Now let's do a little bit of decrepit dust, which is just like a powdered product, a little powdered dirt almost, if you will. And I'm going to rub that into the clear wax, and that's just going to give these more of an antique look. You can also use this decrepit dust and just rub it right into the grain of the wood, which I do a lot. If I cut my wood rounds to kind of help the edges blend. You can see the difference there. Marty says she doesn't want the live to be over because that means she has to get off her bum. Girl, I feel ya. I went to bed. Yeah. Elena tucked me in last night. It scared me. She came in to tell me good night, and like I was already asleep, and I remember like jumping. She was like, "Good night, Mom. I love you." And I think it was like 7:30. I laid down at 7 to edit. I had cheese and crackers and salami and fruit for dinner and went to bed at 7:15. Woo, Friday night. That's okay. This week had some extra stuff in it with appointments, and then when I sell things on Whatnot, I have to ship them within 2 days. It's a Whatnot rule. So I have to do that shipping on my own. I've been so spoiled now for having Melissa ship for me. I was shipping yesterday morning, like, okay, so I just have to remember whatever I sell, I'm going to have to ship. Oh, look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. So you can make these as dingy and dirty as you want. If you ended up accidentally getting a little too much decrepit dust on there, take your wax brush. You can blend that around and move it around again some more. And then on this layered chocolate one, getting all the paint out of the middle of that real quick. So it doesn't dry in there. Let's do a little bit of, oh, y'all are probably going to be mad at me about this. So this isn't actually a product that Debbie sells. It was one of the test products. It's one of the pigment powders, and I have begged her. I said, please make this one of the colors in the lines. It's this beautiful rust color. So sorry. It's not available, and I've been like hoarding it, even though I've got so much because I can't get more. And I'm like, please make this a permanent. Did that big terracotta bowl with the blue inside the base. What are you talking about? Marty, I think that was brass with all the blue patina inside. Are you talking about that? There was a copper bowl with all the green patina. That was copper. And yes, that was the first thing. It went fast. Everything sold that I showed on Whatnot, except for one thing. One cast iron pan because the shipping on those are high. Yeah, I know. Debbie Beard, if you were watching, we all want this. I'll go put it in the retailers group again when I'm off today, off the live. Please, please, please. I just mentioned it not that long ago. Little terracotta, kind of rusty color. Oh, I love that. These are pretty. Very fallish. All right, now let me grab some baby's breath. Sorry, y'all. I was not as prepared as I thought. Shocking. So if you are a reseller, you have a booth, you have a shop, this project that I'm doing right here is like one of my #1 sellers. Whenever I make them, they sell out. They're very inexpensive materials and really easy to find at the thrift store. These little votive holders. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a few little sprigs of this baby's breath, and you can put anything you want in your cloche. But since these have a hole in them, I figured I would fill them with some flowers instead of wood filler. Oh my gosh, now I can't drop them because they've already sold. Look how cute that is. It is like reflecting off of every bright thing in here. Can y'all see kind of? Can you see me thinking with my mouth hanging open? Love that. All right, Denise. Denise gives me her stamp of approval. Good thing because she bought them. Yay. Okay, any questions? Any questions? You have about a week and a half left to grab your tickets for the For the Love of Junk weekend. Tickets are available for payment plans as well. So if you've been wanting to come, but you thought it was just out of your price range, you can definitely split that ticket up into payments. And there's just a couple left. That is the 15th through the 17th in Olathe, Kansas, hosted by Sammy and I. Let's see, next Thursday, 12 noon Central Standard Time will be my next Whatnot sale, and I already have it scheduled. So if you click my link down to my Whatnot down in the description box, you'll be able to see that show scheduled out. If you're not on Whatnot, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a really fun auction site, just a different way for me to interact with y'all and go live. Edited video up tomorrow, some milk paint projects. I will have a shopping video up later tonight. Estate clean out on Monday. All kinds of fun things coming up. All right, y'all. There is our little finished project of the day. I'm liking the trio. Maybe I'll start trioing these together more often. All these they need like a little brass mouse or something hiding in one of them. All right, y'all. Denise said they'd look great with her huge cloche. Good. I'm so glad. They're just little guys, like as big as my hand. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me today on YouTube and Facebook. The StreamYard thing went much better this week, so I appreciate all the advice. And I've got a lot coming up, and I appreciate y'all so much. I will see you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye, friends. Maybe. There it is. Bye, guys.